Quartzsite.
Yeah, I'm Tony.
I'm Peggy.
And we are, well, here, coming to you from the Midway at the Quartzsite Sports
Vacation
and RV show. In fact, there's seminars going on right now.
That's right.
Our big sponsor, Progressive.
She sees the cameras.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, we wanted to share some of the cool stuff that we found here, and we're about to go into the Quartzsite Sports Vacation and RV Show Big Tent, which is one of the reasons people come here.
Right, so this big tent is 590,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's ridiculously huge.
And inside are 320 some odd vendors, booths, and outside there's about 50 more. So almost 400 vendors here of, I mean, everything from places to live and things to buy and LED lights and t-shirts and and snacks and RV supplies and camp host opportunities. Absolutely, and that's why we are here today. We found all the camp host opportunities. Well, not just camp host, work camp opportunities. So all the kinds of different jobs that are, I mean, not all the jobs, I'm sure there are plenty of others, but the ones that are here that we were able to talk to, and we wanted to share those with you.
Yes, so we have a series of interviews from inside the big tent of people who have great work camping opportunities of all sorts, amusement parks, national parks, gosh, you name it.
Gatekeeping?
Gatekeeping, yeah. So, go to Alaska.
Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic. So, without any further ado,
let's hear from them.
Yeah. We are at JCPenney and they have work camping opportunities. Tell us a little about that.
Sure, we have we offer a camp crew program at 8 of our warehouse facilities across the United States. We have an hourly rate of pay that we offer to work in our warehouses, plus we offer each camp crew associate $100 per week towards their RV costs per person.
And so I assume the warehouses are probably in close proximity to RV parks or RV places.
Sure, absolutely. So in each of these, if you go to our blog, it'll provide you with information on the local recruiter, their phone number, a little bit of information about the area, and RV parks that are closest to each of our warehouse locations.
That's great. And where are the warehouses?
They are in Southern California. We have we have one in Reno, Nevada. There are 2 in Texas outside of Dallas. We have Lenexa, Kansas, Columbus, Ohio, Statesville, North Carolina, and Atlanta, Georgia.
Sounds good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're here with Carrie at Quartzsite, and she's with Blair Hotels, and they have work camp opportunities. Hi.
Hi, yes, we have 2 locations. Cody, Wyoming, we have the Buffalo Bill Village Resort, where we have a Holiday Inn, a Comfort Inn, and 83 cabins, along with a gift shop and restaurant. So we hire work campers, have been doing it for over 30 years. And so we have a work camper only campground right on site on 10 acres, part of compensation. We pay for all hours worked. We are a W-2 situation. You get your campsite free. We charge a small utility fee that is refunded at the end of the season if you stay through the whole season. We have an end of the season bonus, and then we also this year are doing a fuel bonus where we will pay 25% of your fuel costs to get to the property, up to $200. We understand that's a problem for many work campers, is the challenge we've got.
And what type of jobs are available?
We're doing everything from front desk to housekeeping to gift shop to people helping sell our cabins, where you show guests our cabins. You get in a golf cart and run around the property. We have restaurant positions, cooks. We cater to motor coach tours coming in and out of Yellowstone, so we have lots of big groups on property. Also convention business.
Interesting. And what is that you had mentioned this season?
We are May 1st until October 1st for our Cody location. We also have a guest ranch in Sheridan, Wyoming that caters to motor coach. Same type of scenario. People are coming in and out of the Badlands and Yellowstone and staying at our ranch is one of their non-traditional lodging opportunities. So the same type of scenario, everything's the same, it's just a different property.
That is awesome. And about what type of pay rate? I guess it depends on where in the...
It depends on the position, but you're looking from 13 up to 17 or 18 depending on the position. And Wyoming does not have state tax.
Oh, even better. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
So we're looking for 800 work campers to come up to help us in the month of October to harvest the sugar beets. And you're not in the fields, you're actually manning our piling sites. So we need about 800. We're in Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana.
Minnesota, North Dakota.
And what type of experience would
No
somebody...
experience.
No experience.
We're going to train you to do everything you're going to need to do. It's only a commitment of a month. We have free campground. We have a bonus at the end. The pay is really good. You work a 12-hour day, but the first 8 is about $18.80 an hour. After that, it's time and a half. Saturday, time and a half, the whole 12 hours. Sunday, time and a half, double time on Sunday, the whole 12 hours.
Oh.
And if you stay the whole season, there's a bonus. Also, if weather shuts us down, we pay you for 4 hours that day. So you'll stay and get to work. We piled over 12 million tons last year. And we've stored them outside for the winter, so the factory can come get them and use them. They'll use them up in about May. It's an outdoor job, and you have to be able to stand for 12 hours. You have to be able to lift about 25 pounds. There's multiple jobs on the ground. You're directing trucks in and out, collecting samples, keeping the area clean. Some of our work campers are actually operating the piler, and some are actually running our skid steers to move things around.
That would be that's for me.
Yeah. And some are foremen. The foremen that actually are managing that site as well is a work camper. They usually have their first year under their belt before they're a foreman, but so work campers fill that position. We have a referral bonus, so if you refer friends or bring friends with you, you get $100 if they work the harvest.
Excellent.
And so even if you don't work the harvest and you refer someone and they put your name as the referral, you earn $100.
Wow.
Excellent.
So it's a real short gig. By the time it gets cold, it's all over and it's time to go.
All right. Thank you very much. That was perfect.
Come work with us.
And do the work campers have sites with full hookups?
They do. We provide a full hookup site. It's free for the entire time you're there. Now, we have electric, water, and most everyone has sewer. If you don't have sewer, we provide a honey wagon.
Okay.
So you have everything that you need.
Great.
And we have some campsites that have shower, bathhouses for campers that don't have that in their camper.
Outstanding. We are here with Don and Doris from Boland Travel Centers. First of all, tell us a little about Boland Travel Centers.
Okay, Boland Travel Centers hires work campers to work at our Dairy Queens and our stores. We have 10 different opportunities across Arizona and New Mexico. We provide total hookups, all utilities including propane, and we pay $14 an hour.
Wow.
For all hours worked.
And tell us about some of the unique places you have. Like one of my favorites is The Thing.
The Thing.
Oh, The Thing is awesome. If you've never been to The Thing, we actually have a 12,000 square foot museum that basically maintains the aliens were here when the dinosaurs were here. And the aliens are still with us. There's good aliens and there's bad aliens. The good aliens were like George Washington, the bad aliens were Hitler. So this is still affecting us yet today, according to our museum. And then at the very end you see The Thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't say what it is.
Oh no, you've got to see it.
Yeah. Yes, you got to see it for yourself, Miss Doris.
So is there a time an amount of time that is required if you want to come there as a work camper? Do you have to stay for a certain amount of time?
No, actually, we take seasonal workers. I mean, you can stay there for as long as you want to, as long as everybody's happy. But we have folks that come for a couple of months. We have folks that come for just the winter.
Okay.
Obviously, we're more desirable in the winter than maybe in the summer.
Right?
Summers are not that unbearable, though. We stayed this last summer and got along fine.
Yeah, and you're working indoors, so.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's
And
very
what kind of jobs, like counter and cooks and?
Okay, well, the Dairy Queens obviously have to have cooks, and they have to have people serving the ice cream. Tell them what you do.
I work in inventory, and I stock the shelves and dust the shelves, and then if someone's there looking for something, then I help them find it. So it's fun. I love my job.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And I'm a cashier.
All right. You're one of the friendly faces we see as we walk in.
Now, and we've got to have maintenance people. We've got to have people that bring the product in and get it all priced out and ready for her to put on the shelves.
And this is the guy that says, restrooms to your left, Dairy Queen to your right.
Well, I'm one of the guys that does the same thing, yes. Our bathroom is actually kind of hidden, so ours is under the buffalo.
Oh, which center are you at?
We're at the plaza at Picacho Peak.
Okay.
Oh, right. We haven't been
This
there.
is actually our peak
219.
across. We have the most glorious view out of our windows that you've ever seen.
Wow. That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
So
It was our pleasure. We also, you know, I mean, we have everything from Mexican blankets and stuff like that. We have
Fireworks.
Native American
fireworks.
jewelry that is incredible, and fireworks, absolutely.
This is the one that's closest to our house.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank
Thanks
you.
for coming by.
We are Ruby's Inn. We are family owned for 107 years. We are the closest accommodations to Bryce Canyon, Utah. We hire about 300 work campers every year. We're a full resort, 700 rooms, 125 RV spots, camping spots, tent spots. So we have to cover all those positions. We offer $10 an hour. Your site with 32 hours a week is $125 a month. That's full utilities, everything included. You get free access to the national park with the Ruby's badge, so it's an extra bonus. You also get free access to the shuttle, national park shuttle, into the park. So it's a nice, and if you like hiking, you like outdoors, you can't find a better place in southern Utah.
And do work campers need to make the commitment for a whole season?
There's no commitment required. We request 30 days, but you can work 30 days, you can work 5 months. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
And as a resort, I assume it's all the types of positions you
Retail,
find.
maintenance, retail positions, a lot of the shops, rock shop, ice cream shop, gift shop, general store, all of that has to, campgrounds. We basically put, all those positions are open.
So that's like a backdoor way to get to Bryce Canyon because it's so popular.
It's the perfect place to be.
Man, that's awesome.
This will be our 7th year back.
I can imagine why. Super, thank you.
Thank you.
I am here with James from Guard 1.
Sure.
And that's also a work camping opportunity. And tell us a little about that, if you would, please.
Well, what we do is we take RVers and put them on a gate. We pay them $175 per day, and they log in and out all traffic coming and going from our oil wells. And this is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We furnish full hookups, electricity, water, sewer, lights, vests to work out of, and caps.
And how is it a constant activity or?
Well, the traffic on some of these, it depends, could be as many as 200 trucks a day, could be as less as 15 or 20.
Okay.
But you're there to monitor anyone that comes in. We place gate sensors on so that if you're in your trailer and they come in and it beeps, then it gives you time to get out and meet them and do the logins.
And what kind of pay structure are you?
Pay structure?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's if you stay 30 days, you'll pocket around $5,000.
Woo, doggies! That's serious time.
And we only have a 30-day commitment. But if you're there after 30 days, you want to stay, we're not going to run you off. We'll let you work as long as you like.
So that's not bad for a month's work.
No, sir, it's not.
And that's Texas and Oklahoma?
Well, actually, just Texas and New Mexico.
Oh,
we do south of San Antonio, which we market as South Texas. Then we do west out by Fort Stockton, middle and Odessa, all the way up to Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, very good. That sounds great.
Well, it's a.
Are oil operations a 24-hour operation?
Yes, they're 24. If it's drilling, fracking, or completions, you've got traffic coming. But normally, after about 10 o'clock at night, you don't see but water hauler trucks coming in and out. Shift changes are about every 12 hours. So busiest time is from 4 to 6 of the morning, and normally around 4 to 6 at night.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
What we're looking for is 2 couples for housekeeping and split groundwork, doing basic yard work, raking leaves, picking up limbs.
And
nothing hard.
About the location and where you are.
Location is Marysville, Utah. Okay, we're right in the middle of the Paiute Trail system. Marysville, Utah is about an hour and a half north of St. George, Highway 89.
So it's a great way to get in on the trails and get some camping done.
There you go.
Work.
And get your site paid for.
Yeah. And what do you include and what are you looking for?
Well, like I said, what we're looking for is a couple couples, and what we include is you get your full hookup site, plus you'll get paid W-2 $300 a month. And you get free laundry, 50% off propane. We give you free work shirts. Let's see what else. If you got family, big bonus. If you got family that want to come visit you while you're working during the summer, then we'll give them 3 days free in a cabin or RV site.
Wow.
And if they want to stay 5, then the remaining 2 days they only pay 50%.
Do your workers need to make a time commitment?
Minimum 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. We're looking for the full season, and there is a $200 bonus if they stay the full season.
And what is that season?
April 15th to October 15th. So that's pretty much the gist of it.
I appreciate it. See, that was easy. Thank you.
This is where we'll be.
Okay.
All right, we're with Lynette, who's got some great jobs in Alaska.
Yes, we do. So we are the land-based operations for Holland America and Princess Cruise Line. So all of our guests are coming up on a cruise and doing a land tour with us. Come on in, Jan.
And there's Jan.
Hi. And so we have 10 or 11 properties, work at 11 different communities throughout the state of Alaska. So we are hiring for folks to work in our lodges, on the train, on motor coach drivers, luggage truck drivers, guest services, logistics, just kind of a whole wide range.
300 different types of jobs. So, and we're hiring almost 4,000 teammates to work on land with us in Alaska this summer. So it's a pretty fun company to work for, especially at the end of the summer season. Every one of our employees is given a free cruise anywhere in the world that Princess or Holland America sails to. So pretty fun company to work for, that's for sure. We've been meeting a lot of really awesome RVers and folks with motorhomes, and 3 of our 10 hotel properties in Alaska do have employee hookups as well. So it's full hookups. Or there's some locations that have employee housing right on site. In the big cities, in Anchorage, Fairbanks, and Juneau, there's no like actual employee-sponsored housing, but it's no problem because it's a big city, and there's RV parks in the big cities as well. But ultimately, it's a really, really awesome company to work for.
It really is. And And we have our, like I said, our motor coach drivers and our truck drivers. That's CDL positions. If you don't have your CDL, or if you do have your CDL, we do have a great driver training program. It's a paid training program, so we pay you to get your CDL, all that goes involved with that. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to drive one of the big motor coaches, they're a ton of fun to drive, as well as motor coaches. I myself do that. It's a lot of fun.
Now, the big question, can I tell cheesy jokes to the passengers?
Yes,
of course
please.
you can.
That's required. Yes, please. Required.
We love our driver guides. They just bring a lot of personality and a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun.
Yeah. And if you wanted to visit Alaska, here's a way to get paid to do it.
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
A lot of people just come up, to work for one summer and say, hey, this will be a great adventure, and it's great. A lot of them have never left, so they absolutely love it. We live there year round in Alaska. My family is there, and Jan as well. So we love Alaska. We love to share it.
Yeah, you can find all of the jobs that we're hiring for online at alaskatourjobs.com. And when you get to our website, alaskatourjobs.com, you can search by job type or you can search by location. So, pretty good way to get a lot of good information from us.
That is awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the offer to do that.
DigiCamp is a warehouse environment. We're electronics distributor, and we're looking for people filling orders. We furnish a RV site or motel rooms, and we're all involved with the Sugar Beets too. We're all express company, and the difference is this is more of a semi-permanent to a permanent environment. So you're working. They request a 90-day commitment, but most people will stay longer than that, and some of them will even do this, and then they'll do the Sugar Beets, and they'll come back to this. I do it myself during the summer, and then I come back down here to Arizona for the winter, and then I go back up there in the summer, because Minnesota is not the nicest environment during the winter time with 30 below stuff, and so on.
And what type of facilities and pay and that sort of thing?
We pay $20 an hour. Usually there is up to 4 hours a day overtime, and the RV site or the motel rooms are furnished and paid for.
Well, thank you.
It's a real good environment, great environment to work in.
That's good, because I've heard questionable comments about Amazon.
Yeah, I tried Amazon myself. I didn't like it. They're a little bit too goal-oriented, pushing your number of parts per hour and stuff. This is a lot more easy environment, more employee-friendly environment.
That's good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We are with Lou from Adventureland Water Park, and they are a very unusual work camping opportunity. Tell us about the situation.
Sure. Well, my name is Lou. I'm the rides manager at Adventureland. Adventureland is an amusement park that also has a water park. We have an inn, we have a sports bar, and a campground on a 180-acre complex. And for 28 years, we've hired RVers to come and stay for free in our campground and work in our amusement park. There is no charge for that full hookup campsite. You're paid for every hour work in the amusement park. And you have a choice of departments. You can work in the rides department. That's the best one. That's my department. You can work in his department, which is the foods department, or you can work in park services and roam around kind of with the general upkeep of the park. So there's different choices you have, and our season goes from April all the way till the end of October. However, you're not obligated to be there that whole period of time. We're very flexible with start times and leave times. So hopefully that flexibility makes it attractive to more work campers who want to come and just try us out for 2 or 3 months maybe, rather than working the whole season. Being we're well established and we've been doing this so long, we have a lot of work campers that come back year after year. So this is really an opportunity, if you're new to work camping and you want to learn more, it gets you networking with other work campers that are already in the life. So a lot of people start out work camping at something like this, and it just leads to more opportunity. In fact, my wife and I spent 9 years work camping, and we met more work campers that pointed us in other directions through Adventureland. We then learned about the beet harvest. We learned about selling Christmas trees. We learned about a number of different flea marketing opportunities. And after 9 years, my wife decided she wanted her big kitchen back. We decided we're going to settle down because we so fell in love with the area. There's so much to do around Des Moines.
Sounds good. And then different rates of pay, I assume, based on experience and where you work?
Predominantly, it starts at $14 an hour for new work campers. Further on down the road, I mean, there might be other opportunities to make even more than that, but that's what you want to keep in mind as a first-year work camper at Adventureland. You'll start at $14 an hour.
Perfect. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
For express employment for the Michigan sugar beet harvest.
Okay.
It runs from like the second week of October till November 15th. And you're pretty much working cleanup crew around the piling sites where they bring the sugar beets in, the trucks do and dump to make the initial piles and stuff for processing. So you can make up to $2,700 in 2 weeks, you know, kind of weather permitting and stuff. So they've always need, you know, they provide you with some type of full hookup campsite. You got to have a fully self-contained, some type of camping unit to stay in. So that's pretty much the requirements.
And what type of jobs are there?
Well, the main jobs, you're using a shovel, doing cleanup, cleaning up beets, cleaning down some clay off of the conveyors and things. Sometimes they do need some like skid steer, like small loader tractor operators to work around. Some of them they actually put what's called cooling tubes into the sites and things. They need some extra help doing that. Trying to see when they're putting them in, they put these, it's like culverts underneath the piles. And sometimes they need some of those type of people. So but the main thing is you're doing a lot of here you are putting the cooling tubes in, but most of the time you're doing just a lot of cleanup work, directing trucks in, getting them all set up to dump. When they finish dumping, you go in, finish cleaning up the beets around the chutes and things like that, or cleaning out the mud around some of the conveyors. So
sounds good.
Yep. You got to be able to 9 to 12-hour shifts, so you may have to be on your feet the whole time and things. And it's kind of, you know, it's weather like this, anywhere from like freezing to up to like 50 degrees. Could be a little bit of sleet, snow coming down, but nothing that stays. So
sounds good.
So
well, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
My name's Karina Stoker, and I'm the Human Resources Manager for Aramark Destinations Northwest.
And tell us about the opportunities that you guys have and where all we can go.
You can go all over the country with Aramark. We primarily are concessionaires for National Park Services. So what we're hiring for today is Crater Lake, Oregon, and the Grand Canyon. We're really trying to find people that are able to come work in our park, stay in our park, enjoy what we do, as well as get jobs doing a myriad of different things. So we have jobs from groundskeeper to operations managers that we're hiring for the park right now.
Oh wow, and what type of, does it include RV camping or?
Yes sir, it does. It includes RV camping. You can camp. We offer the spots for free for our employees, and there is a manager's park and there is an hourly employee park.
What type of time commitment are you looking for?
We typically ask from mid-May until mid-October.
Okay. And hourly, the pay rate depends on the jobs, or?
100%. Pay rate depends on the jobs as well as the years of experience, right? So we may have somebody that comes in and is doing retail that starts at minimum wage, which I believe is $13.50 right now in the state of Oregon, or people that have really good experience and want to manage other people. It just is across the board.
Sounds good. All right, well, thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
I'm Dora. I'm with J&G Security. We are gate guards. And basically, gate guard, you are put on a location, possibly for an oil field location. So you're tracking traffic coming in and out of the gate. You're paid a daily rate, but you're also provided a support trailer. So you don't have any living expenses while you're sitting there earning some income. And it's really on your terms. So you can work a month, or you could work 3 months, or a total of 12 months, whichever you prefer.
And it's predominantly oil fields, I believe?
Most of our clients with J&G Security are oil field, yes.
And so can you bring your own RV and use it?
Yes. So if you guys work as a couple, you would bring your own RV and you would work right out of your RV.
And it's a 24-hour post, right?
It is. So you guys take that 24 hours and you divide it up amongst yourself however you see fit. And yeah, you make it work. And then when you're not signing people in and out, you're able to watch TV, do hobbies, anything that you want to do. As long as you're ready to go sign people in and out.
And if we have our own RV, are there hookups available?
Yes, they would provide a support trailer for that, and that comes with a generator, non-potable water, and then a tank for your dirty water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are back on the Midway, and we are here at the ABC Upfitters booth with Ben Miller. And Ben is with ABC Upfitters, of course. And you've had a lot of questions about complete solar solutions from a lot of people here.
Right. Yes, absolutely. It's been a great experience to be here and answering questions on what we do and how it's kind of different from everybody else and offering a complete power solution for the RV. But what I found is it's really more of an education process and teaching people about what lithium is, the advantages of lithium over lead acid, and if these systems make sense in certain applications, and also how different applications can work. So it's been really neat, but I found that in this show that it's been really about just educating people about their systems in the RV and how we can benefit. So
that's pretty cool. So one of the questions that we get all the time is, so how long can you be off the grid? And we got here last Tuesday, so it's been a week.
It's been a week. It's been 8 days.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. I get lost.
Yes. And we have not plugged in the entire time.
That's right.
And the ABC Upfitters trailer has not been plugged in. And we're just using solar and those Master Bolt batteries and all of that. And we've been doing well. In fact, we are right next door to the seminar tent, and we have plugged that into our trailers too. So It is a solar powered state.
I'm looking at your state of charge right now, and it says 75%.
75%.
And it's night, and there's no solar charging anything. So we've seen your trailer go to about 80%, 85% during the day.
We used the heck out of our electricity today.
Yeah,
so.
we really did.
Yes,
it probably would be at 85.
We have lights and cameras and stuff right now, so it's been working really well. Even in January, you don't get quite the solar that you'd want to get, but with the large battery capacity of the Master Bolt product, you get plenty of reserve, and the system works really well.
Yeah, so something we always tell you, if you want a power system for your RV that's as simple as ABC. ABC Upfitters are the people to see. Oh, that was an improv. That's live from Quartzsite Sports Vacation and RV Show. You'll find all kinds of things here, including really great RV bedding.
Yeah, super bedding.
We've
had super bag.
Yeah, we've had
that super bag for almost 5 years. You can't even tell it's not brand new.
But anyway, thank you for joining us. As always, for a list of our podcasts, stories, articles, and resources, check us out at stresslesscamping.com. There will also be notes on this, specifically with links to all these people we've mentioned. So come and join us, and thank you very much for being here. And most of all, happy camping!